Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. So, I am set up in my kitchen here today. So if you do hear a little bit of feedback, not even feedback, sorry, that's the wrong word. If you hear a little bit of echo, then that is why. Let me go ahead and get this set up so I can see the chat. That would be nice. Hey there, chickens, good to have you, my man. I could get up a storm. I will more than likely, it depends. I've got to be strong, I've got to resist opening some wine up, so we'll see how we get on, we'll see. So we do have things set up here. Just gonna go ahead and show the screen in a moment. Just gonna go ahead and let's grab a cushion to put on the chair. I've got these like chairs. Oh, they're not my chairs, they're like the apartment's chairs, but they're not that super comfy. They're like rope and stuff like that, so I'll be right back. Yeah, there we are. How are you doing there, Salty? Good to have you, my man. So good to see you back in action. Yeah, it's nice. It's very nice to actually be able to do things again. Let me go ahead and hide that there. Okay. So, I have spent a bit of time here today actually setting things up, so we'll kind of go through it in a second here. Ah, yeah, I like Dojo. I do like Dojo. It's pretty cool. I think it's live now, actually. Okay. So, what I've done here today, then, let's see. It took me a little while. You would be surprised, actually, is the, yeah, the game should be showing, right? Yeah, the game, ooh, yeah, the game should be showing here. Hold on, I just saw an option here I just need to enable. There we are. Excellent. Okay, excellent. And there we are. Right, oh, that's good. Yeah. Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. I would be very interested. It would be. I wonder how that'd go. That would be really intriguing, actually. I wonder who Dojo would play. That'd be a cool one. Maybe. Okay, so what I've done here then is what I attempted to do yesterday. What's surprising actually is the fact that certain armies have far more support than others, which is, yeah, that just makes it fun. So what I've gone through and done for the most part, not every unit has had AA moved out. Like, I'm still in the process of trying to figure out how much AA I want these corps to have. So what I've gone ahead and done really is given preferential treatment to the Panzer corps for the most part when it comes to AA. Oh, he'd be Soviets. Well, that's interesting. I've not even looked at the Soviet side, actually. Yeah, so what I've gone through and done is where able, try to give them 6 artillery and just about 2 construction battalions. We are going to be making major uses of depots, which is going to be a lot of fun. Actually, I can't wait for that. I was looking a little into combat delay as well, so we are going to have to try and figure that one out too. It seems apparently that if you have 10 to 1 odds, you do not suffer combat delay with a hasty attack. I don't know if that applies to a deliberate attack, but we'll see. So yes, in essence, we have all these corps where able given adequate support. Obviously, such corps as this, I've had to use the Warfare battalions in here as well, so it still makes up about 6. And we've tried to balance it where able. Yeah, 6 and 2. That took a little while, actually. The corps here, the 42nd Corps, I've had actually given over to the command of Army Group North. I'm really quite tempted. It depends really on how I want to take things. And because there is a... I do have to think how I want to use the 2nd Army. I think essentially what we have to do is, rather than using the entire army itself as a reserve, is essentially have it committed when I'm able to have it committed, and then use that additional volume of men to allow us to be able to rest corps in the field or something of that nature. But I think we do want to employ that. It is a little annoying because I would like to have another army headquarters down here in the south, because we are a little overloaded on the 17th Army here. What I might go ahead and do is potentially have it shifted over to the 1st Panzer Group, possibly. I do have 3 corps here assigned to the 17th Army. I moved some additional forces over into the 6th Army. The 6th Army was really shafted on artillery at first, but I've changed things around. What I'm tempted to do potentially is take this corps headquarters over here actually, and have that given to the 17th Army to bring them up. I've tried to make sure that each army has around about 4 corps each, for the most part. Seems to be the right sort of number, 4 corps, and try and keep it like that. But what I'd like to do, and it's quite funny actually, I've come full circle on it in a way, regarding the use of, well, the inclusion of infantry with the panzers. But what I would like to do is try and have a corps of infantry to tag along with the panzers and only follow the panzers, sort of thing, like be their support. Nothing else but that. So we're going to see how we can manage that. POV, your Soviet ground crew? Yeah. Well, actually, I've got the these set up. I don't think they're particularly perfect. I did go through it. It's first time really managing things on a manual focus. But I did a quick test run, and I get about 2,700 Soviet aircraft, which is okay, I think. It's alright. I could potentially target further airfields that are further out, but I'm like okay with that. I want to try and avoid operational losses really, where able. But all of the directors were cancelled. I do need to go ahead and find the one to cancel regarding supply delivery. How you doing there, Ove? Good to have you, my man. Not too bad. How you doing, my friend? Okay. I'm not sure where that one is, though. I might find it in Doctrine. I'm not sure, like, where that one is. I haven't actually had a look at that regarding the supply delivery. Let's see. Naval patrols will come soon, actually. It might be a separate thing. I'm super not sure. I forgot to take a look at that. I've not seen it there anyway, so we'll figure that one out. Maybe it's like a button on here somewhere. Maybe. If someone knows about that, do tell. But yeah, we will go ahead and run the turn here. I'm going to have the... let's go for message level 2 or so. And we'll go for that. So we'll execute our directives. So yeah, from the test run, we got around... Well, I got around about 2,700 or so. With about 190 to 200 Axis losses. Which is okay. We might get slightly... okay, well, that's a little bit lower than I got in the test run. But the losses are about... Yeah, not much off. Only a couple planes off there. But that's not too bad. We have 91 there lost to air combat. 36 to flak, 50 to operational. I imagine I could probably reduce the amount of air combat losses. So I think... I might have... I mean, what I could potentially have done is maybe taken a couple aircraft like BF-110s and potentially had them run air superiority in some places. I mean, what I did decide to go ahead and do is have air supremacy... Sorry, air superiority rather than escort missions. But I think some flights might have had escorts without my real intention. But we can see that really it was the second La Flotte over here that had the losses 49. Oh, enemy. Yeah, lost. I think that's... is that our own here? Yeah. So, what I'd probably do in the future is potentially take a look at this and think, right, okay, maybe look at the actual air supremacy. Not all air superiority, well, missions were the same. Strength. Can I see what that strength is? We went for about 10,000 on the bombing altitude as well. Seems to have worked okay. But yeah, what we'll do then going forward, I didn't run any reconnaissance in the first turn. What I might do going forward then is, we are going to have to be fairly selective in how we want to employ our ground, well, our air power. Like, for example, I have air support on now. I don't think I have anything set up for ground support, so I don't know if it'll do it automatically. But we'll see. Now, where's my OKH? So I moved. I actually took the advice Red Team's Dojo had employed, and I did have the support elements moved over into OKH. It did seem to be a very good idea. Oops. I need to get like some sort of holder for the phone. Got a little stand, but it's not very good. Okay. There we are. Yeah, so you can see that we do have a large number of actual assets in here. And I will have this meted out as we go on. So it seems we are going to have to wait until the next turn before I can have this issued out. But like, for example, super heavy artillery will have a center where we would like it to be. Over here, at the second panzer group, I left them with the majority of their support already intact. The reason being, I need them to be able to break through quite quickly and be able to drive on towards Minsk. So I thought, well, we'll keep it in there. But I will be taking it out then very shortly. Hey, BLeAcHACiD, good to have you, my friend. So, yeah, what I'm going to go ahead and do here, because unfortunately I wasn't able to take a look at it in the... Am I still not able? Ah, no, so it's going to have to be another turn before I can take a look at it. What I was wanted to look at was, like, the depot system. Now, we have our depots. And we are going to establish more. It's been very interesting looking into the depot system. I really quite like it. It's pretty cool, actually. So... I do believe, let's see... Depots, we do have that port, which definitely does help out there. We really need more ports. But yeah, what we're going to do essentially is every 4 to 6 hexes or so. Maybe, it depends on the area, really. But I want to establish a good number of depots. The one at the front will be on highest priority and then lower priority on the way back. The idea is essentially we have like a rolling series of depots that will help to keep our men at maximum efficiency, really. That'd be ideal. So here we are. Yeah. So you can see that we do have a couple depots here. It does make me wonder... Oh, you might be noticing, by the way, that I have used some administration points. The reason being was I saw this absolute stinker of a corps commander. And I replaced him with this commander here. Like, he was a... Panzer... I mean, obviously this is a 12th Corps, but he was commanding Panzer forces, and he had something like a 5 on mech or lower, and I was like, hell no. No thanks. We're not doing that. So yeah, we do have a better commander in there. Some of these units I have moved around actually to enable access to different support units. Because not all corps had these support units I really wanted, and I wanted to make sure that the majority of our panzers do have what they need in place. Such things as this, like, for example, I will take the self-propelled flak and have it shifted out. But I thought, well, I'll leave that in for the time being. Though, in fairness, actually, I think I'll have that shifted out. Now, I still have the ability to assign different units. Now, for example, I do have a second RFSS motorized brigade there. I was up and down about where to have that assigned. I will have it assigned for this turn, perhaps, but I need to decide on what unit I'm going to have that assigned to, really. What I'm going to go ahead and do here is make a save. So, start of turn 1, Ichi. And then I don't make a mistake. So, let me go ahead and get my drawing tools up. Oh. There we are. I have the pro version. I paid for the pro version. I actually just need to get the bloody activation thing again. I've been saying that for a while now. Yeah, so what I'm going to go ahead and do here then is we are going to go ahead and follow a different path. This direction over here, I'm going to not convert the rails. It does seem from reading a little bit of the forum, and I believe from the manual as well, in the Baltic, we are able to actually capture rails, and I think that goes on until about turn 5 or so. So it's definitely in our interest to capture as much territory in that area as quickly as possible and try and capture as many potentially usable rails. But what I'm going to do is have a core in the north that is going to have all the RADs, to the rail something others or whatever it's called. A core up in that area, or whatever works really, and have them work on converting the rails in that area. So if we do capture some, we just need to repair a couple hexes and it will give us a nice readily established network for the most part. But what I'm going to do with the actual FBD, I think the FBD is... I forget where the FBD is. It might be deployed in this area. Somewhere in that area. But what I'm going to do is follow this line over here. So we get that to Kaunas, and I get that double track. Now, that would then take us on to Vilnius. And from here, have some options, of course. That one is probably going to be the likelier one to take, due to the fact that we do have a double track to work with. That'd be nice. I want this game, but seeing how much I'm struggling with the learning curve in World Pacific. Well, in fairness, World Pacific's a much larger game, so you'd probably be fine here. At least you're only having to deal with one front, I guess. So that's what I'm going to be taking a look at. And it works out well. I've always been kind of like infatuated by it, I suppose. I guess, yeah. But I need to go ahead and secure these ports if I can. That's going to be a nice priority there. They'll take about a turn or two to get into action, but I do need to make sure they're in action, and I will need them. I mean, there's a lot to be said for going to Riga directly, and that's what I usually do. The issue is I only have a single track rail line here, and that can only carry so much. I think in the first turn we should be able to... I'm going to try and make sure we can get Riga. And that might be when I have the RF SS Brigade assigned to one of these like corps, one of these panzer divisions or motorized divisions, and have them really upgunned and make sure that they can actually go ahead and take Riga itself if I can. But the infantry shouldn't make greater headway. The fact being that they are generally better supported. I've also changed the priorities of supplies, so panzer groups do have 4 high priority, very high priority, and infantry have 3, which is high priority. I've reduced the priority of all allied forces down to level 1, well, to low priority. So supply and assets will be heading out to the German forces here. Now, these forces here have not been able to take a look at the actual support. Well, I have been able to take a look at them, I haven't been able to alter them. So I can't move things around here in this first turn. So that will be sorted. Regarding our approach to Odessa, I think I will just envelop it. I need to run air operations here to isolate it. Obviously, naval air operations, whatever you call them. Naval ops. But we'll isolate that. And we do receive some German units in this area some point soon. So what I might do is have like a couple, maybe 1 or 2 German divisions actually help out down here at Odessa. But I don't know. It's not a gigantic priority. It's worth a lot, which is nice. And it is pretty superb to have, in fairness, due to the fact that it is a port in the area, which is pretty good. Like in this area, you can see that it's only really Odessa and the port over here. Yeah, and then it goes on. But Odessa is a size. Why have I not seen the port size? How big's the port? Where is the port? Why have I not seen the size of the port there? Let me click on the actual city itself. Yeah, so we have a size 5 port. There we are. Oh, how you doing there, Hakon? Yeah, so we have a size 5 port over here at Odessa. This one is only a size 1. Here is actually size 4, which is pretty impressive. So yeah, but also what we're going to do then is, I'm going to have the rail line probably head in this more middling direction. I really do want to get those ports. So in fairness, I don't know, I'm going to have to decide how things go. Priority does go towards destroying the Soviet army in the south, but I do need to bear in mind that I will want to get Odessa pretty quick. We won't be able to take it for at least a couple turns, I reckon, so I do need to isolate it. So I guess we'll see. I guess we'll go with what I suggested earlier then. Like, for example, the 72nd Infantry Division over here. Yeah, so that's frozen for a turn now, but when it does become active... they'll be able to make use of it. So what I'll probably go ahead and do then is have the super heavy artillery utilized in the cores for now, and then I will have it sent to the pool, and then I'll have it sent to equip that infantry division or corps in that area. Funnel the super heavy artillery down to Odessa, use the Romanian army then to take it. It will need to be isolated for some time, just to try and reduce the amount of losses. The Romanians really don't get that much in the way of replacements, but then again, it might be worthwhile taking it sooner rather than later. We'll try and get it as quickly as we can, I guess. We'll try for that. Not much else we can do. Okay. So we'll start as we normally do in the north. So I have the FBD over here. So it's not quite well positioned. You can see it's obviously positioned this way. And I could go this way. It does give up the double track. I think what we'll do then is we'll move forward with the infantry, and then we'll take a look at how things look, and then we'll decide on rail lines. Obviously this one's great because it does give us that double track, and in fairness, it's a toughie. It will help support our forces drive on this way. Yeah, it's a decision, that's for sure. We'll see what we can capture over this way. It's not like we're going to be leaving the north without any rail support. It's just obviously we're going to have it concentrated in the cores, and we won't be able to convert as much as we normally would be in a turn sort of thing. But let's get started then, shall we? Now, of course, we do see ourselves being greeted by level 2 fortifications, and we don't have as much reconnaissance as we normally would do, as I didn't run any reconnaissance flights, but that's fine by me. So let's see. Yeah. What I need to go ahead and do then is plan this a little bit. I want to try to avoid fighting where I can. I'll try and make a pocket, but I'm not as super interested in a pocket on the first turn. I really want to make sure that we can get to Riga. That's going to be the big thing there. Now we do have this terrible terrain here, which is not great. And I do have the 1st Panzer Division there. See, they could do with being assigned pioneers, ideally. I may have them switch to another corps headquarters if any of them do in fact have a pioneer. It doesn't look like they do. No. I do have the Panzerjägers. I may give them the Panzerjägers, but the Panzerjägers aren't going to make a huge difference here when they're going to be attacking. I don't know, maybe they will. Maybe they will. We have 146 Panzers there. It might be worthwhile doing, I guess, just to bring their numbers of AFV up. And they do have some pretty good morale. See, they may be the division that benefits from the brigade, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So I have ground support turned off for now. This is our division at the rear. I do have these security divisions over here, actually, that I do intend to utilize. They're obviously not as strong as a full division, but they still have some strength there. It does allow us to try and get some usage out of them. But which is going to be the hex that matters? I do want to try and avoid combat delay, because that does take away some vital MP there. Yeah, so focus is on that rail line there. I'm moving on that way. Now, here... I've got the light woods, obviously, to deal with. I also need to take a look at the road network. Okay, so we have the road network go this way. So... that hex is going to be the priority then. Okay. Now, what I could do is potentially bring up the security divisions to aid there, but that's not going to be as easy done, considering the fact I can't really get in there. So, 7 there, 8 there. What I might go ahead and do then is take the 86th Division and the Policy, how you want to pronounce that, SS Division, and have them committed to that. From what I read here, it says it's somewhere. Where's it? Here we go. Use a stack of 2+ infantry divisions to make a hasty attack on critical hexes to make a hull with no combat delay. So yeah, I'm going to have to do that, because we really need to avoid that combat delay. If I can avoid that combat delay, that gains us additional MP that the panzers can use. Combat delay is a interesting mechanic, actually. So it does, yeah, we have that there. It represents the fact that obviously there has been fights in the area, and there's potentially still some level of fighting. Obviously, there's some chaos or something of that nature. I can imagine, obviously, a bridge has been blown or something of that nature. It represents that there is a delay moving through that area due to recent combat. But if we outright rout them, for the most part, then we shouldn't have to deal with that. How you doing there, Snaky? Good to have you, my man. So I will take those 2 divisions over here then, and have them utilised like that. That'll be the first attack that we make. Bring the headquarters in over here to spawn. Now, this corps doesn't have any support right now, due to the fact that they were the ones at the rear. I will... yeah, these are the labour groups I need to really utilise. And it might be that this is the corps I utilise, in fairness. Construction battalions are going to be great. What we are going to do then is essentially have... I reckon wherever we have the core headquarters end up, really, at the end of the turn, it's probably where I will have the depot set. This is a new one. I'm just going into turn 1 here. What I did is this morning and afternoon is I went through the turn and set things up as I wanted them to be. But this is separate to the Twitch sort of in series. But this is our actual turn 1. Okay. Let me hide that for now. Right, so we do have them here. Now, hasty attack is what we are going to be looking for. Okay. Now, if we take a look over here, then, I believe we still have our air superiority mission in effect here. So we had 43 aircraft in flight. Yeah, so 27 BF-109 F2s, 16 BF-109 E7s. So we had 43 there, 7 lost. We did take out a good number of the actual Soviet air power here, sorry. 57 fighters and 23 bombers, so that went pretty well for us there. Yeah, I-53s, I-153s. Pretty surprised we lost 7 in fairness. They probably went down to flak, if anything. Okay. Well, Leningrad is great because it can be done, but the priority is destroying the Red Army. Any other objective is just really a bonus at that point. But full priority is destroying the Red Army. And oftentimes it does lead you to taking objectives like that. But yeah, Leningrad's great because it does give you like a pretty solid logistical base. But I do tend to go for the idea of obviously hitting the army. So good, that went well. They retreat and we have the Hex. Now, it looks like it lied to me. We do have some delay in here. But it's only 1, so ideally it's not too bad. Yeah, so obviously they could move through if we wanted to do so. You can see that we do have the zone of control in effect from this Hex here, it seems. Oh yeah, Snake, but the thing is you've got to get there. I mean, this is it. Leningrad is some distance away, so we have got to get there. And there's a lot of destroying the Soviet army on the way. But if you destroy the Red Army as much as you can before you get to Leningrad, and even when you're at Leningrad, then it just made the job far, far easier. Yeah. What we're going to do when we do get to this area is... very similar to what I'm doing in the actual stream for Slipping right now is... I want to go ahead and take this area here, and then I will go ahead and take the port over here. These ports would be great, but obviously they're no use to me, they're just more so for denying the enemy. Unless I could receive supply from Finland, then it would be great. But, yeah, this and just isolate the city. Once isolated, it does make it far, far easier to take. But yeah, cities are nasty, and Leningrad is urban heavy. So if we destroy as many Soviets as we can before we get there, that's surely going to help. So let's see, we have 48 rifle there, we also have the NKVD and something else in that unit. Now, I still have some ability left in these guys. I could go for a deliberate attack, but I think I'm going to go for the hasty then. And we'll see what happens here regarding combat delay. Okay, surrendered and routed. Now, I'm quite happy that we do have the air supremacy here. Air superiority, I should say. So that's clearly having a big impact. We have 1 fighter lost on our side. We have 74 BF-109 F2s and 3 BF-109 E7s. The enemy loses 23 various fighters there. Probably some I-153s and I-16s. And they lose 66 of their 67 bombers there, which looks to be SB2s, and potentially something else. God damn it, I need to get like a stand for this thing. We go ahead here. Right, there we are. Yeah, so that's nice. We do send them out of there. 1 combat delay then. I also do have the ability to launch a hasty here, and I will do. So, surrendered and routed, we see no air combat this day. And they still have the ability to move. Ah, so over here then we don't see any combat delay. So that's interesting then. But I guess, yeah. I think that'd be a good exchange for the most part in most places. And if we take a look over here then. So we're at 28-17 at the moment. Our own losses are 185 here at the moment, so let's just try and get them low as we can. Just 179 here so far. Such low numbers, aren't they? Okay. So I do have 1 combat delay here then, but that's not too bad. What I want to do then is explore this here. How you doing there, Vince? Good evening, Commander. Yeah, so I could push them here. It would be worthwhile potentially to do so. The reason being that we can actually control the approach, well, the retreats of these areas. Yeah, so you can see there 15. Can I use an example here? Okay, so 15 here, 15. Okay, that's not bad then. Low combat delay seems to be good there. Yeah, it will take us a little bit more, but I guess that might be offset by the road perhaps, versus this one over here where there's no roads. Well, I mean, this is it, potentially so. So, what I'm going to go ahead and do then is take both of these, and it still gives us the ability to attack here. Now, they're in Swamp, and these guys have low combat capability in fairness, so I'm not going to attack again. They probably don't have that strength, but I don't need to attack. I've got what I need here. I want to get to Riga. Yeah, I want to get to Riga. There's not a navy represented in the game as such. That's abstracted. Eventually one day we will have such things. Yeah, I know, right? How you doing there, Wardrobe? Good to have you, my man. Yeah, so I was hoping that we could have had a more successful attack there, but yeah, those odds are not really worthwhile. Gonna try and keep them somewhat combat capable. Maybe it was a mistake to move them up, but hey, that's okay. I could have that one move there, but we'll have it as it is now. Well, actually, no, in fairness, they would recover more of their combat potential here. So I think I'll have them move back. Then in friendly territory there, they'll recover more of their combat potential there than they would have otherwise. Let's see. 45, 45. Okay. No, the Dadman game's not cancelled at all. What it is let me go ahead and take a look here. Like, Gary's been doing me a really awesome service here. Like, for example, what he's been doing is going through all of these, like, different areas and essentially, like, organising everything like that and just having things moved around and really sorted out. So, it's been a big ongoing process. He will have the turn back for me tomorrow, and then we'll get the turn finished tomorrow, then sent off tomorrow. But it's not dead. No, it's far from dead. It's only because I had my uni exams, and obviously, I I let Gary do that. He said it needed quite a while to do. I'm like, well, yeah, in fairness, might as well get it done then. Might as well get it done. It's strange that they don't make the Navy part. Well, they will eventually. That's the thing, they will eventually. Okay. So we have our push here then. What I need to figure out is what I want to do here. I need to make sure that they can't retreat onto this road. I also need to make sure I can get to these ports. That's what I need to do. So... Oh, yeah. Actually, let me show you guys. It's really bad, actually. It's really bad. Okay. Like, for example... Well, not even an example. Like, all these streams are here. They're all here. I'm just so lazy. It's really inexcusable. They're all here. I mean, maybe all bar the latest. I just need to have uploaded here. I just need to release the goddamn things. I'm so sorry. I don't know what it is. Oh god, it's too many. I was like, oh, I can't be arsed. But I will do that. I'll have them all on here as well. I just, yeah, it just built up and I'm like, oh gosh, it's gonna take a little while to do now. Okay. But that's pretty amusing. I decided to go ahead and use YouTube. I don't know, really. I guess just to use it. I mean, there are... I think I do have more fans here on YouTube that perhaps don't use Twitch. So for, you know, I'll do it, and then we can get some couple nooblins in here. Yeah, there's a lot of turns, isn't it? Yeah, I've been keeping it going for a while. Okay, let me go ahead and get moving here. So, I need to get to the ports, but I do need to see how I'm going to handle this. Now, they will have an impact for the most part due to zone of control, so I might want to go ahead and tackle them. That one, not so much, so I can probably just ignore that one. Oh, yeah, you got a lot to, see there, Rayrad. Okay. I guess what I'll do is use it to target that one then. But in fairness, I could have this shifted up over here. 13, 12 there. Yeah, that looks to be the combat delay perhaps, or maybe the fact that they're moving there. The air system's completely overhauled. Completely overhauled. It's, well, not, well, yes, it's an improved Wander West system, essentially. Generally how it goes. We also do have the Wander West logistical system here. I'd show you, like, the supplies being delivered to the front, but they're not in, well, I haven't progressed past turn 1 yet, so we don't see that. But yeah, that's in the game. There's a lot of changes as well, but it's like what we've always really wanted is Wander West, but in the east. For the most part. Okay. Yeah, I need to get to Riga first, so let's worry about getting to Riga more so than over here. Now, what I could potentially even do is have the security divisions utilized here. Like, for example, I could have them help to attack here, perhaps. We'll see. They will be useful. And we also do have a garrison system as well. Like, for example, right now, these are the forces we have in Western Europe that can be shifted around. We do have, like, levels here regarding the combat, and etc. Soviet Union garrison. SU garrison will become active in a couple turns. We have Italy, Balkans, North Africa. And all the map is on here, which is very interesting. So I imagine something will possibly happen with that in the future. Who knows? What happens if you've got the enemy supply line? Yeah, what you have to do is... you can cut it, you can cut the supply line, but they need to be isolated for a turn or two. Really, it's about 2 turns, so they probably will start to suffer greatly. But yeah, what you want to do is completely surround them, cut them off from any supply, and then they degrade. So I mean, each turn's about a week or so. So you can imagine, obviously, like a week or so of combat will have quite an impact. Even if it's low level, it will have quite an impact. It's a large number of men. So, I may have them potentially utilized here, but we'll see. 13 there. Or are you 12? 12 will probably be okay. I'll go for the 12. I could go again, and I think I will go again and trust in that foreign post. I'll trust. That suggests 2 divisions for a hasty attack should be able to get rid of combat delay. Though actually, that's too late now, but it's fine. Well, they've been annihilated, yeah. So we have 40 fighters here, 0 losses. 11 on the enemy side, 84 bombers there. So we are butchering them here. Ooh, that is a lot of SP2s. That's a lot, yeah. Wow. Just like 3 SPT, SP2s for like more or less each BF 109 there. And they could probably take that. As they did. They did a pretty damn good job there. So that went well. We don't have any combat delay there, which is good. Okay. So, advance on the road. Okay. I'll bring the second up over here. They're routed. We see 5 here, 24, 79. So we are really butchering them here. That air superiority is really doing its work there. What? Oh, I've read that question. I was reading it again then. Okay. I do have the security here to actually hold this, so we'll see. So they could only move there. They could move potentially a little bit further. Question comes into mind though. Will there be a unit here? Maybe. Or I might not be able to cross the road there. Cross the river, I should say. So I'm following that road right on towards Riga. Okay. Oh, so there's no unit there. That's okay. Maybe I can get away with that then. Just seems like I can't cross there. Which, in fairness, it would have been a wiser idea to have had them remain behind then. That's fine. Yes, they will. So if we can destroy as much of it as we can now, that's always a good sign. So, do have you here. You belong to that core there. Interesting that takes you that way. What I could potentially do here then is maybe pad that out there. I'll hold them as a reserve for now. Put something like that, perhaps. I'm not going to attack these units if I can avoid it. I might even just have the security units here on the front line if we can. But for now, probably not the most efficient use, but I'll do it for now. Seems that is a more efficient way to go. Don't have any combat delay here, which is good. If I could have got that without the combat delay, I would have been happier. Oh well. Okay. It looks to be the way to go there. Okay, so you can see more combat delay there. Seven there. 8, okay. No, it's not gonna happen. Actually, what I'll do is move that. Disrupt that unit. Let's see. I guess so then. I guess it's because of the swamp there. Okay. Now we are greeted by that unit here. One could likely do it. But I will bring up the second just to make sure. Or... no. Yeah, let's bring up the second just to make sure then. Routed, okay. Not a surprise, of course. So just 2 there. Bear that in mind. We have an airfield here then, 68. Cool. A couple out here, actually. So on the airfields then. So 3,000 here, 15. So just note here that the numbers there, so 315. I have to take that anyway. Capture another depot. I do see a unit here, actually. 317. Interesting. Looks like they might have been able to get them out there, perhaps. Possibly. Might be further up. Oh, counters. Corners, counters, yeah. Oh, they can't go any further anyway. Interesting. So what's that? It's going to reply to some messages here. Sorry, I just got spammed on WhatsApp by a couple of people. So I was trying to make sure nothing like serious. Okay. And back to chat. Okay. Right, we'll move on then here. So, 2, 4. Well, let's see, 2. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Pushes us all the way out there. They could actually have the potential to attack there. Maybe we try to get rid of that then. Though in fairness, we might have achieved what we wanted to achieve there. And I could have 2 there to attack. I think we'd likely be okay. There appears to be a unit there. I mean, they're going straight, aren't they? So, should be fine. There shouldn't be any zone of control that comes from that unit. I could try to get rid of it just in case. Excuse me. What I'll do that. Just in case. Yeah, no combat delay there, so hopefully that has an impact. No, it doesn't for them, but it allows us to shoot through here. So, we'll march straight. And, right, AT Brigade should go easily. I'm going to have them move up to join the rest of their corps anyway. And I'll set up depots along this line, shortly enough. I'm surprised they didn't surrender outright. Oh no, they routed, okay. Okay, no further progression, but that brings us within a couple hexes instead of Riga, so that looks to be all that we need. Managed to do that mostly without combat delay issues. Mostly. They come out at night? Mostly. Okay. Right, now. I don't think there's much else I could do there. I think that's like the limit of that push. It's achievable. Obviously, I do have the motorizer that can move on. They got pioneers. I'm going to give them the light flak battalion for now, just to make sure every unit's got some AA in there. Yeah, so it gives us some SDKFZs there with the 20s. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to move the tanks yet anyway. Like, what we're going to do is obviously decide what we're going to do here. I could even just take that one security unit and move it there, and we'd have slightly wider. I mean, maybe I just destroy them, but we'll see. I'm going to get to the port if I can. And I may simply have some of the motorized potentially use of that, but we'll see. Might not be like a turn one thing, but I should be able to achieve at least one port, perhaps, so we'll try our best for that. So what I might go ahead and do even is utilize the security where I can. Maybe not, because I could have them move back into friendly territory and have them regain more of that combat potential, or we'll see where we need them. Okay. Hey, doing there, Harmony? Good to have you, my friend. So, what do we have here? Just NKVD. They should be sufficient. They have no support from their HQ anyway, but I will have a HQ move up just in case. Maybe for the command aspect. Shattered, yeah, there we are. Oh, I was hoping to avoid the combat delay. Okay, they can remain as they are. Okay. Move along that road. Well, we know that can go there. Ooh. Yes, no delay. Excellent. Okay. Do I even need to attack that? I guess I do, but let's see. It's a division, so I think it does obviously give the zone of control. I don't know if it's a zone of control issue in turn 1. I can't remember all those special rules, actually. I can't recall. I might actually... Yeah, I might be okay, actually. That rail line I don't need, but... I think we'll... Go on. I can't remember if it's a zone control thing. I hasty attack could probably do it. I'm going to ignore it, actually. See how we get on. Or maybe I just attack it now. I'll attack. Okay, I'll attack it now. Does that have an impact? It does not appear to do so. Routed. Okay, we'll need a little bit more here. Yeah, that should have it. Yeah, they're routed and surrender. Will initiate prior to repair. Ah, this is like beating one in the west. Yeah. Oh, it looks like I'm not going to have those other units actually active yet from OKH. Yeah. Does feel like that. Oh, how you doing there, Bo? Truth, good to have you, my man. That is the truth. Yeah, so I'm going to have to wait a turn for the other units to arrive in OKH, but they'll be in there soon. Well, it's not going to be active anyway next turn, so that's fine. Can I make it there? I think I will try to have maybe one more try to take that port if I can. Yeah, definitely. Quite. That's one way to put it. A journey, indeed. Okay. And I could attack them now, but must let them be surrounded. Okay. Yeah, I want that second port if I can get it. Because then that means I can actually start to import from here. So I think they take about 2 turns to become active or so. So the sooner we take it, the sooner we can actually have additional supply being imported here, so that'd be worthwhile. We know we can get to Riga, which is good. Mikhail Katukov. Ah, that's interesting. Okay. Excuse me. So I need to establish these depots. A couple hexes. So I'm not going to convert the rail here. Actually, speaking of the rail. Okay. Okay, so that rail I would need, which is annoying. Oh, this line here is what I need actually. Never mind. Finland, oops, is somewhat abstracted. We do have no combat here in Finland at the moment. You can see that we do have all of these forces here in Finland. I'm not sure how it works. I think they can come onto the map once we have Leningrad or something of that nature. I honestly do not know. But they are there. I just don't know how it particularly works. But yeah, they're there, kind of. Just not like this, really. Let's see. Totenkopf. Wow, they really need some pioneers. Ah, shizzer. I might have them change to another core just to get access to pioneers if I have them. I might not actually have any pioneers for them. Appears I don't. Okay. No, they don't show up like that, but yeah. I'm not sure. Maybe after Finland's taken them, maybe we'll get them on the map. I'm super not sure. Let's see. I do generally avoid the combat delay, which is good. Oh, we'll be in a future DLC. That's cool. I mean, this is it. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do bring out in that case. That's a big old division, though, isn't it? 18, just shy of 19,000 men. That's a big old unit. Very large. And in charge. Yeah, I'm comfortable moving that. Okay. And I'll bring up another unit, but that likely is a certainty to take Riga. That's cool. That's cool. Now they do have Pioneer. Two cores there. What do we have here then? Signs. Yeah, see, this is the actual beauty as well, because these guys not having all that artillery, and instead of being given to the infantry is. I'm gonna actually bring them within range. Just I need to look up how leadership works actually, so I don't want to take the chance that they don't benefit from leadership. I think they have to be within that distance to benefit from leadership. I could be wrong. I need to read up on that, but I don't want to take that risk. Oh, I see. There we are. Okay, so we are looking at 22 there, 45.8. I will go for a deliberate attack. Now, it seems that when Soviet units retreat after being hit by a deliberate attack, it does increase their losses on the retreat, I believe. But that should be enough. Appears so. Yeah, there we go. So we do gain Riga here, turn 1. Excellent. So I'm going to look towards taking this port now too. A little bit of combat delay there. They can't move on. They could move there, but it doesn't really do any good. Panzer could just move into Riga. Now, I am going to go ahead and initiate. I will put some construction units in here, actually. Let's see. 41st. Okay, so LVI. See if I can put them in there. Well, saying that actually, what I can do is actually have the cores simply sit in there. I mean, this one needs to be assigned some road anyway. Not these ones, though. Yeah, there we are. So I think they should benefit from having the construction units there. Oh, is it automatically establishes a depot? Right, looks like it's... Yeah, okay, that's cool then. So, make that priority 4. I don't know if it'll become active, but I want that to be a priority anyway. But I will establish a series of depots along this line here anyway, shortly enough. But we'll do depots last. Indeed. Okay. Music's really mighty mysterious. Okay, good. I do have another motorized here. It's a little bit weird then. No spot for them. No, he's just in command there from the start. Yeah, if I get to the second pod, then these units are then cut off. I don't know why they want to go way out there. Is it really better? Oh, maybe because of that. No? They're suggesting to me that it's the best path, but I'm like, I don't know. I guess I will follow it. I'd prefer not to. Yeah, it's like a big drop-off in this area. I guess we'll go that way then. Okay. We do lose 2 men there. But yeah, they can sit in the port there then. There we are. Yeah, so there we are. We secure all the objectives that we wanted in the north, which is good. That's well and truly fine. That's fine. I'll just move the panzers up into Riga. 1 panzer in, just make sure we have a unit there. I mean, I could even potentially move on yet further with the panzers, and that's not a tremendously bad idea in fairness. And to try and capture more rail. But there's a certain limit really, isn't there? Oh wow. that's amusing. Don't fall from tanks. Yeah. A little bit of supply and fuel here, which is good. I need to get a depot set up ASAP, really. Excuse me. What I will go ahead and do then is establish... Yeah, we'll push the panzers as hard as we can then. A big drop off there. Okay. Rail. If we use an FBD, it'll be fixed in a turn. With the R80s, which is what we're going to be using, it'll probably take a little bit longer. I'm not super sure, but we'll see. I would prefer them to go that way. Oh, HQs can't capture anything. Oh, that one over here, you mean? Ah, okay. Yeah, I will. Yeah, that was. Oh, yeah, that's nice on both bar there. So do capture that now. And I'll move the HQ up into there. There we are. Hopefully we don't die, but we should be okay. And I'll set up the depots on shortly. Right, so that's gone well. That's gone well. Oh, I just mean the HQs. I don't want them to be hit by anything. Well, driven off by anything. Okay. Losses are alright, I guess. No FE's lost actually as of yet. Okay. Just rest them if we can, really. But yeah, we made some good progress. Ideally, we can be at Pskov by turn 2. Okay. Now, our second objective in the area is taking Kaunas. See what we can do about that. I was going to sort out the depots here. Might be a little bit easier said than done. Yeah, 203. Taking it is a different thing. That reminds me of the Dollar War games, you know, with the Imperial Guard, like, taking it's easy, holding it's hard. I can't do that accent, but you know exactly what I mean. Yeah, the infantry will catch up shortly, but yeah, somebody will know exactly what I mean there. Oh, I've got another Panzer unit here, actually, I didn't realise. At least I could set them in the port if I wish to do so. Yeah, we'll sit them on the other side of the river, I guess. In fact, I'll have them moved over there. As far forward as we can possibly make it, really. Okay. Now, I need the rail line here. If I could take that without any combat delay, I'd be very, very happy. That is the river to contend with, though. Now, they do have a couple of guns in there, but not a huge deal. In fact, I will have a unit assigned in here. Let's go ahead and see. Like the construction unit, I mean. There's a range thing here, but it's kind of... Oh, there we are. Okay. Yeah. That's true. I think we'll put in all the construction units from here. Get the port of Riga repaired as quickly as possible. Let's see. Well... In fact, they still have a couple in there. Ah, yes, we have 4th Panzer there. What does C mean? Does it mean it's assigned to a city? I am going to assume so. Oh, I can't assign it anymore, actually. Now, if I take a look over here, then city flag. So I can't assign it flak right now. But you can see that we do have a flak here. Don't ask me what the 8 and a 5 means. I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue. I never actually used the flak visual thing before, most because it crashed the game beforehand when I was playing like the earlier iteration versions. So it's the first time I've seen it. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'll see you later there, Vince. Have a good one, my friend. Attack and defense? No. Maybe. I need to get the manual and read it. I'm going to see if they'll send me like a physical one, because it'd be fun. I don't really need a physical one. I'll just be interested to see if they did. Oh, it's the same where I'm from. Oat for note. And that means anything for nothing. Like, if you can get it, get it. If it's free, take it. It doesn't matter if you need it. You'll find a way to use it. Okay. That should be fine. 2 divisions will be enough. I mean, obviously I want that there. So maybe I can just ignore that. Oh, is it just one? Oh no, there's another one here, okay. Oh, it's just a, oh okay, I didn't even realise it's just NKVD or etc. Luckily I do have the security unit. I kind of regret moving them there now, but that's okay. Don't give me that combat line. Good. Again, I kind of regret moving there now, but that's okay. I see. didn't want that delay. I'm gonna have to widen this, aren't I? But do I? Hey, didn't they, Ethan? Good to have you, my friend. See how far we can go. I need to get to the city here. I don't know if zone of control applies on turn 1. I really should have checked that. Damn, that's a lot more. Bring a second division there. 5, 3. That'll do. It's going alright there, Evil. Good to have you, my man. We're just moving to take the objectives here. I'm gonna just try to ignore these men here if I can. I don't want to attack them if I don't need to. So I'm gonna try to avoid that. I might want to widen that, but if I can get the rails through, that'd be fine. Okay, so we gained the city. No delay, good. Okay, that's what we want. Yeah. I guess I should just attack them. Set myself up badly for it now. I'll choose one of these divisions here, it'll be okay. There's something to worry about in the end, isn't it, after all? 0. Yeah, like a division here would be fine for that. Okay. Damn, if only. They can do that, so they can't make it there. Yeah, a bit of a waste there, but okay, it's fine. I've learned my lesson. Pretty difficult moving out that way, it seems. We managed it though, which is good. I didn't that bad. Mostly because I didn't want to have to bother attacking them. I guess I can attack them. Okay, I guess. I'll attack them next turn. I don't know. I mean, I don't. I'll attack them next turn. They're already going to be isolated, so might as well do it when it's easy next turn. I just didn't want to have to waste any men or time attacking them. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I make the wrong choice. Other times, I make the right choice. That's about as far as I'm going to get there. But that's fine by me. Achieved quite nicely there. What I'd be looking towards is probably just moving up this rail line or really trying to capture what rail lines I can, actually. Oh, I do want that rail line, actually. Nice, capture a bit more. Very nice. Routed. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, this is it. It's like I wanted to try and capture as much rail over here as I could as well. Well, I need that rail. I might send a unit to go capture that, actually. There's no guarantee that I actually get that rail, but it would be worthwhile to have it. I think we'd want to deploy out this way anyway. Head possibility. No, I need that rail. I really need that rail. Even if it's just the size chance I capture it, I would prefer to capture it. Three, 1, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look towards catching what rail I can. I was actually kind of hoping I'd get that. I assumed I would get that, and I didn't get that. I'm a little annoyed that I didn't get that. I'm a little annoyed. Oh well. What I'll go ahead and do is just switch that over to another call for the time being. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's it, isn't it? We got that. Is that the 28th? I'm gonna take. Ah, damn it. Ah, bit 8. Bit 8. I'm gonna have some depots on here anyway, I guess. Maybe. Yeah, we'll have a depot on here somewhere anyway. Aye. If only. Okay. Ah, see you later, Snake. Ah, if only. Oh, can I not establish a depot there? How the hickory dickory dock do I establish a depot? You know, I come to think of it, I've never actually established a depot. How the fuck do you do it? How do you do it? I've just realised I've never actually done it. Oh yeah, 0 AP. How did I get 0 AP? What the hell did I do for that? Oh, okay. I didn't even notice that. We had 9. What the hell did I spend it on? Yeah, genuinely, what the hell did I spend that on? Oh my god, was it me drawing... Ah, I bet you it was me drawing... Ah, yeah, the priority repairs. Priority repairs for the port. And then assigning... That's why I couldn't assign more to the port of Riga, because I was drawing them out with AP. Ah, there we go. Okay, well, that's a boo-boo, but that's okay. Bit of a boo-boo, but okay. I did reassign one general though. Yeah, I didn't notice. Just didn't notice. But it's fine. It's fine. Okay. So we've got Army Group North there. So that's looking excellent, eh? I'm just going to check. I've got some messages here. See what they say. There we are. Okay. Well, no depots this turn, but that's fine. We're gonna be close to our lines relatively, so okay. So I'm gonna plug it. Okay. Well, the good news is we have pushed down here towards Kaunas, which is excellent. Oh yeah, go ahead and do that. Okay. So we've got these secondary being worked. So we've got the double being worked on. Seems they're all active bar on this one here, actually. I don't know if they were or not. The unit can't move on further though, alas. That's okay. Excuse me. I think what I might go ahead and do then is actually try and break through to the rail line here and have that one work on it from there, perhaps, and have the other one from Brest-Litovsk, perhaps? Oh, we'd have to get to here, wouldn't we? I mean, they're going to go north, that one go that way. Probably just connect to that rail line that way. Okay. I kind of need this area anyway, I guess. I need to break out these areas here. Yeah, straight to Minsk. I was contemplating that line there. But it'd be better just go that way, really, I guess. Yeah. So I could just go that way, connect up that. I have a security unit here, don't I, somewhere? Where's that gone? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, okay, fair enough. I was kind of hoping to avoid that. Ooh, should have checked that. Yeah, oh, there's the tank division then. Okay. Let's move them off the line. Oh, actually, no, they can give it a haste attack. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was just more so looking towards the command, I believe. There's already some combat delay, which is annoying. I really didn't want to have that delay. Okay, they do round, we don't gain any additional delay there. That's good. They can just remain as they are. What path would they take? Might as well head this way. I might simply have them do the same goddamn thing here, actually. The irony. Obviously I need to get to Vilnius. Oh, actually no, I could use them to tackle that, I imagine. Yeah, we'll use them to tackle these. That routes. What I'll do then is I'll split up, just cover this area then, I guess. How you doing there, XTRG game? Good to have you, my man. Yeah, do go ahead and check out XTRG Gamer there on YouTube. That's a fun game. I like this. Okay. So I do want to get Kaunas over here. Vilnius, sorry, Vilnius. I'll convert that rail. I actually don't want the rail going this way, to be fair, so I can connect it up. Though, would it make more sense just to convert this? Probably would, actually. Likely it would. Can't convert that, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm just thinking probably better just carry on the second, sort of the double rail, isn't it, really? Go that way, convert a little bit more of it, really. Probably a better idea. Well, saying that, I believe this would become active next turn, anyway. Yeah, just considering whether it's worthwhile, maybe just working on that line then. And it could be very well worthwhile doing that. I think it's probably worthwhile to do that one instead. That one's going to be more or less converted. It's only really over here that can do that. I mean, I could get there, but I've got no guarantee. I don't know. I don't know, actually. How much does it actually cost? That's my question. Maybe that hex might make a difference. Oh, would we have enough to convert that with two? I don't think we would. It's really hard to be sure though. So if I could get there, that would be worthwhile. Because it would connect up then those couple of hexes too, which is okay, I guess. We'll just have it stretch out a little bit further, really. Just sooner rather than later. Similarly though, I mean, I could move this way and begin working on that one quick. I don't know. It's probably worthwhile just being established over here anyway. Yeah, I think we'll go over there anyway. So I need to have that one done. Whether I have it done this turn or not is another question. I don't really gain that much from this, do I, really? I mean, maybe, maybe not. We'll see what the infantry can make. It's just going to come down to, I guess. I was going to say if I do have any bloody infantry. Free. 1, 1. Okay. Love it when they can actually do it. Yeah, exactly. I really want the double line. I could also, as pointed out, like have one of the FBDs established, and I don't have any AP because I spent it by mistake. Well, not by mistake. I didn't. I guess no. I guess by mistake. So I did want to have a depot, but that's okay. So I guess it doesn't make that much of a difference this turn then. Head routed. Nice. Additional air losses on their side. So that one's not going to be an easy one to take then. Looks like I can't use the infantry for that. So what I might do then is use the infantry over here. That gives me a little bit more room to work with here. I kind of want to check out what's there, but I don't think I'll get the luxury. I'll take that risk. Okay. I guess we'll have that rail line go that way then. Oops. Oh, hang on, I didn't know you could just press space and it highlights them all. Oh, hell yeah. I reckon what we'll do then is we'll just connect it up that way, and then I can start moving towards that. They can move that way, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do with them. Obviously, one of us is going to go that way, so that's fine. I guess it's making the most use of them, isn't it? I'm going to take that. Ah, that one needs to be done. It connects up there, so okay, that's fine. It makes really very little difference. Yeah, no, that doesn't make a huge difference. But at the end of the world, sorry, at the end of the at the end of the world, at the end of the day, that does connect up there a little bit sooner. I guess what we can do then is have that one move on that line. That one can just move up that way. I guess it's just not wasting their efforts where we can utilize them. I guess one there might be actually better to push on here, really. Oh, they ran, that's good. Ah, there we go. We'll grab the city then. Ah, so glad they're serious. Have a good time, my friend. Okay, so we gained that there, so that's good news then. City taking round of fights. Always good there. I've got the division here just to cover this area. I mean, obviously I've got all these units as well to work with, so we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, we've got the road there. Okay. I mean, at this point here... it is a case of moving them. But we're not far from Minsk here, are we, really? And I don't think there's anything else I could move in this area. So in fairness, we are making that progress. Looking pretty solid. 198. Air. Not bad. I think that's alright, really. Not bad losses. Manageable. I didn't have passionate heart. Ah. Unknown, really. I mean, time's ticking on by, but we'll have a little bit longer. I will just go ahead and reply to some messages here. I need to get some sort of stand here. How's the audio, by the way, like? Is there much of an echo? You don't hear the echo? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really good then. Maybe I'll start doing the streams from here then, perhaps. A little bit nicer, a little bit more room in that. Okay. Alright, away we go then. It's funny actually, because I've got my table here, as you can tell, and I'll take a picture actually. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Can I post pictures in the chat? No, I can't actually. I don't know. I could do it actually with you guys. No, that's fuck it. I'll take a picture. People on Discord will just have to deal. Oh, phone's not having it. There we are. And put that in there. And go down here. to... Fuck, I forget where my things are sometimes. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so this is how things look right now. It's not very clean right now. I need to tidy things up. But, yeah. I also only have the one screen here. But yeah, so this is what I've got set up here at the moment. So my apartment's a little bit messy here, but I've got my Titans over here, some Battlefleet Gothic ships over here, and yeah. It's nice to have that little bit more room, I guess. One day people will want to see more. One day. Okay. That amuses me anyway. Right. So that tank unit there looks to be easily handled. There's no point giving them any additional support here. Yeah, route is good. Wow, there's a lot of bombers there. Yeah, this is why the AA comes in handy. Even though they don't really have that AA built into them, which is not great. Would have shot down a couple more, actually. No combat delay is excellent. Do I even bother attacking that? I'm not sure what it is, but I'm not going to attack it. Or do I? I think we will, because then it gets rid of a credible threat in the area then. I saw a lot of bombers in the area. Holy moly. There's a lot of airfields in the area, but that's a fair old whacking of bombers there. Kind of regret not having the AA there. Okay. Is it worthwhile taking that one out? I think they'd likely choose this path anyway. Oh yeah, that's also true, the air support. We'll maintain it. I can have the ability to deliberate attack that. Maybe I give them the Flampanzer. Maybe. I guess it's probably worthwhile, is it? Yeah. Maybe if a unit that's with a unit that's more rested, less fatigue. I still need to hold this area, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. What do you guys think then? What do you reckon? Do we go straight for Minsk? I could turn... I guess I will turn Grand Spartan. I've no idea if anything would be able to reach it out there. Yeah, let me know what you think. And while you guys have a thinky-dinky, I'm going to go ahead and pour myself a little bit of wine. Oh, maybe a beer. No, I've only got those like big old beer bottles. I'm going to get a little bit of wine. 2 minutes. There we are. Is it fancy wine? Nah, cheap. Very cheap. It's a rosé as well. I prefer red, but it's cheap and cheerful. Yeah, it's very nice. Okay. So, any consensus then? Do we go straight for Minsk? I could assign them the Flampanzer. I could even assign them the RFSS. But I think I'm going to save them for the push down here, really, just because we have to try and link up here if we can manage it. And that is harder this time around. But we're nearly there. I mean, in fairness, this will be able to rescore. I mean, well, then again, I only need to reach Minsk. Take Minsk, don't I? A couple of hexes this way will be done. I could then take this move south, and which is fine. Have I changed what the options is? Usually I do see how much we have left. Maybe I have changed one of those options, my mistake. I tell you what, actually, I'm going to go ahead and make a quick save. just on the off chance. Yeah. We can definitely take it. Or is I going to check again? Oh yeah, preferences. What does that look like? Oh, never mind. It's 24 there. 21 there. Okay. They do have the benefit of that self-repelled there. I mean, they may even be able to do it by themselves there. There's quite a few panzers in that. Holy shit. That's more than I really expected. That's way more than I expected. Wow. That's a pretty solid amount. We even have some Panzer III Es there. So a couple baines, only a couple. But that's more than I expected. I only expected about a couple. I used to like the Stug battalions. No, Stug batteries, sorry, not battalions. I wish it was a battalion. Okay. I'm in an on about this. I don't think it really makes a difference I attack there. It doesn't project any zone of control, so I really don't need to bother about that. What I'm going to do then is make the second motorized then to aid them. I will give them the Flampanzer. Yeah, give them the Flampanzer. See, they're in a much better state. Much better state. I'll give them the Flampanzer. Yeah, look at that, 72 APs. That is a wreck load. That is really considerable. There's an argument to be made here for just hasty attacking that. It's a strong argument too. There might only be... Well, let's take a look at this then. So I can work out there's at least one HQ in there. Maybe two HQs. So, do I go... I mean, that's looking pretty good, though. Those also looking pretty good. I... might just go ahead and hasty attack that. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I'm always a bit dubious when it comes to fortifications here. How you doing there, Jonathan? No, I thought what I might go ahead and do is just switch up. Do things on Twitch, do things on YouTube, and just see what people like. I mean, if you guys would like to throw some super chats my way, that'd be nice too. Meow. No, the reason why the reason why I use Twitch is the fact that people, if they do have Amazon Prime, they can become a Twitch Prime subscriber for free, which is nice, helps support me, and it costs you essentially nothing. I just realised now I just left the paint open and I need to shut that lid. Back in Citadel paint. Again, worst spots I've designed. Let's go ahead and hasty. That's a lot of aircraft. Yeah, they shatter. Low losses and outside. Could play FEs there, actually. A lot of aircraft. Okay. That's still a lot of movement there. Oh god, I can imagine Fork is so expensive. No, that's okay, man. No. You know, it's funny. It's really funny, actually. I'd show you a chat with Richard York, but it's got some things that are probably not PC in there. not something I want to show on YouTube. But he sends me these freaking links to these bloody thoughts on Twitch. And it's this one girl he sent me last night. And she just spends about 4 hours in this bloody, like, tiny little paddling pool. And it's like, oh my god. She's earning more than I'd make in, I don't know, like a year or something. It's so crazy, but it's so fucking funny. It's like so low effort, but you're like, oh my god, they're making a killing, absolute killing. That's fucking funny though. Oh my god, okay. I don't know why that tickles my pickle so much. Okay, so what we are going to do then is we're going to continue to push on this way. That's going to really secure us quite a lot if I can keep, continue to push on yet further. We still have a bit of a motorized here to try and secure this. We do have infantry a little bit closer than we normally do, so that's good. I don't know why that tickles me so much. It just bloody does. Okay. First, I've got quite a few here. And I can spread these out as well. Split up a division here, perhaps. Cavalry's looking excellent. Ah, dear. Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. That is also true. It's crazy how many ways you can make cash. Crazy. I mean, this is overkill, way overkill, but it's fine. These guys aren't really assigned right now. I just want to get this unit moving. Well, this is only a turn 1. It's a game I just started today properly on that. So... well, so far. I mean, obviously we've just been moving Army Group north, really. We've so far achieved all objectives and actually kind of exceeded expectations a little bit. Losses are pretty low. The amount of air destruction has been decent enough. Yeah, I think the fact that we can continue to move on is well worth that. Well worth that. I have been told that I do want to be pushing on towards Gamel, actually, so I think I will try to make an effort towards Gamel. I do need to move on this way. I've still got the Panthers. What do we have in Minsk, then? Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know how much you usually capture in Minsk, but that's looking pretty good. That's looking really nice, actually. If only I could set it. Will I have a depot there? No, but I really need one. Ah well. Should have kept those APs, really. Meh. Yeah, they do seem to prefer that, don't they? Okay. I was contemplating, I can move on here, but it might be the case that I should go ahead and move. I think we move down here first. I think that is going to be the case there. Which is looking pretty good then. Yeah, it looks like we lost a couple of those AFVs. I think that was the only time we lost the AFVs actually was in the attack on Minsk. But I think that was worthwhile actually. I think that was worth it. We're still at 198, so I think we're looking alright actually. But 199 apparently. Yeah, I'm alright with that. I'm alright with that. Excuse me. I'm keeping our numbers up fairly well. Now. Is it only in the Baltic that I capture rail? Yeah, I think it's only in the... There must be like an area over here then that makes this Baltic. Yeah, so in Lithuania. This is Belarus, yeah. Belarus. Yeah. So if that was Lithuania, I would have been capturing potentially here. That's Lithuania. And that, yeah. So I've captured that, but I can't take that. That's fine. It does help to expedite our movement over here. We gained that, which is good. What did we gain in Vilnius? Nothing. Okay. I just want to follow that good road there. If I could try to make it to Smolensk very quickly, I'd be very, very pleased. We do have fuel and supply here. That might be able to keep that core going. We'll have to split this up somewhat. But I think what we'll do then is... do I garrison Minsk? I don't think they can retreat into Minsk. That's also going to be a bit of an issue there. Okay. This will have to sort out, but... do have a division there, so I could shift those men down there. I don't really need to worry about them breaking out at all. More concerned about moving on. Now... Brest-Litovsk itself needs to be taken. I'd probably want to go for about 3 divisions hasty attack in that to make sure we could take it out. Ideally a delay. I imagine a delay is going to be inevitable there. Though saying that, I don't even have the road there. I mean, there is a road, but the road we want is this one here. So that's the one I'm going to be going for first. But I think I'd prefer to use these units. But we'll see. Yeah, I'll go with something here. 11 there. 11. Okay. I could potentially have them attack north. That's not a bad idea. If I can get 2 units to attack, that'd be happier. No delay. Good. Very good. Oh, it's just a, yeah. That's fine. Yeah, so I've got the road that I wanted, so that's good. Yeah, no delay either, so that's great. I could even potentially have them. They do have a little bit of fatigue. I don't know if they'd be able to take it. Maybe. I mean, if I deliberate attack that, then I think I do gain that delay. But in fairness, I don't need to concern myself about that now. So I will move simply that way anyway. Like, I'm going to follow the road there. Sorry, the road, yes, the road. Which is fine by me. Okay, so I've got what I need then. Really what it comes down to then is just conquering the area here if I can manage it. I would prefer to try and do that without a planned attack. I think planned attacks do generate delay. I think that's how that works. I'm not sure at all. But it kind of seems that way. I don't know. I could be very, very wrong. Okay. It's like a real strong sort of grapefruity taste of this wine, actually. It's really not bad. A berry. Very berry. Yeah, very berry-wise. Aye. Okay. What I'm thinking here then is I have you broken up. That was Moon. Yeah. That's what we do. Alright, that's what we'll do. Mead, that's cool. It actually tastes like apples. See, this is it. It's like, when it comes to like things like that, I've always heard people say, oh yeah, it tastes like apples. I'm like, well, it doesn't taste much like apples to me. But if it actually does taste like the fruit it's meant to taste like, that's amazing. Let's see. Yeah, what I wanted to do here then is, rather than wasting time of this core, is have that core move on that way. I could potentially just use a rear, I don't know, division from somewhere just to like... I don't even need to do that, really. I just want to make sure I protect my actual infrastructure. That would be the general reason for that. I don't have enough so I can actually make it across here with, ideally, just hasty attacks. So we're looking about 8 there. That's really cool. That's really cool, actually. Sounds really lovely, actually. Right, go for that hex. Oh, no, that's swamp. Oh, it's all swamp. Probably that one there, then. Oh, yeah, it's easy going here. We've already got Minsk, which is fine. We know we can get that. Well, we've already got it, and we also know we can go beyond Minsk too. If we could achieve something like parity there, that'd be nice. And then try to reach the dream, which I don't think is likely going to happen. The dream would be to reach Smolensk in turn 2. But I don't think I could manage that. What I probably will be able to manage is I'll have the motorized continue on this way, because what happens is when you actually hold the territory, when you hold the hexes at the start of your turn, like when it's actually your hexes, when you move through said hexes, you don't pay as much of a penalty. I forget it's called, like rear echelon movement or something of that nature. Like, you can see that these hexes here that are darker, we pay a penalty for moving through these hexes. We just don't move through them as efficiently. The reason being is you can imagine that the division is deployed in response to potential attacks or there are straggles in the area, that sort of thing. They're in an active combat zone, and they treat it as such. Whilst obviously this terrain over here, this territory over here, which is still brighter, they're marching in column, convoy. It's more efficient for movement. So what I'm going to do is actually use the motorized to secure as much as I can over here. And then that means that when the panzers, which I'm going to have like simply stay around Minsk, they'll find it a little bit cheaper to move on through here, which would be nice. How soon until Moscow? Moscow's going to be quite a few turns. Oh, we've got a quite way. Quite a way. Probably about 10-12 streams before we get there. Probably. I'm not even kidding on that. But it is getting a little bit late, so I will go ahead and call the stream here. How long have we been going? Forget we check. Or do we start about 8:50? I've still been going with a fair while there. Fair while. Yeah, next turn. But it's been... Oh, yeah, there we go. 2 hours. Nearly 2.5 hours. So it's been a lot of fun, guys. It's been great to have you as ever, really. I mean, the fact is I do have more time now due to having finished the first year of university, which is nice. Means that I can do things again. But I probably won't stream as much as I used to do before education, as I do want to make sure I can get in revision, additional learning, and gym would be good too, and maybe even see people too. So we'll see. So, arigatou gozaimasu, oyasumi nasai. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll probably do some sort of stream tomorrow because I don't have that much to do, unless I'm doing revision or the other prior mentioned things. So, I guess, Matagatsuyobi, Matarashita? Yeah, Matarashita. So, oyasumi nasai, konbanwa, and arigatou gozaimasu for watching, and yeah, goodbye. See you next time, guys. Have a great one.